All right, my wonderful people, thank you for joining us. Labour Party speaks on increasing minimum wage to 80,000 to 100,000 naira. The Labour Party on Thursday unveiled one of the advantages Nigerians will definitely experience if Peter Obi, his presidential candidate, wins the general election of 2023. If the party gains power, it plans to implement a minimum wage of 80,000 naira to 100,000 naira. In an interview with Channel Television, the party's deputy national chairman, Ayo Olorufemi, criticized the current 30,000 naira minimum wage. According to Olorufemi, it depends on the kind of job that will be offered. For instance, when you take a quick look at the manual labor available, you will see that a laborer does not take less than 2,500 to 3,000 naira per day. Okay, which is still unacceptable in terms of the reward system. 3,000 naira is equal to 500 naira per hour when divided by a 6-hour work day. So if you compare that to what we currently have, you would be talking about something between 500 naira and 1,000 naira per hour, depending on the type of work. And at the end of the day, someone can effectively claim that he can make up to 4,000 naira in a day. We are talking about 80,000 or 100,000 naira in a month. Then you multiply 4,000 naira in a day by 20 or 25. Alright, the basis has been that Labour Party have really said this time no need of 30,000 naira worth minimum wage. Now you will increasing it to 80 to 100,000 naira. My wonderful people, what is your take on this aspect? I think it's a very good step in a very right direction on this basis. Well, let's look into the advantage, because it is so advantageous that people will really benefit if this really come to actualization. This is only going to be happened when the Labour Party presidential candidate wins the forthcoming 2023 general elections. All right, meanwhile, on the same vein, we need to look what the Emir of Muri told Peter Obi during his visit to Taraba for Labour Party presidential campaign rally. As Nigerian inches closer to what has been described as the most important presidential election in her just recent democratic history, a video showing the moment Labour Party flag bearer Peter Obi visited the palace of the Emir of Muri, Alhaji Abbas Njide, in Ajalingo, the Taraba state capital, has surfaced online. Still on this basis, my wonderful people, for those who are not aware, Peter Obi and his running mate Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed stormed the historic town of Jalingo, Taraba, alongside other Labour Party stalwarts for the flag off of the party's presidential campaign and gubernatorial campaigns in the state of Taraba. Meanwhile, on their way to the venue of the event, the Labour Party candidate decided to pay a courtesy visit to Alhaji Njida at his palace in Muri, while at the palace of the highly reserved monarch. Obi not only highlighted the many problems plaguing Nigeria, but also shared his vision for the place of Taraba and the entire country if given the chance to run the affairs of the country beyond 2023, just as he spoke about minimum wage. In his response to Obi's speech, the Emir pointed at the absence of credible leadership as the ban of Nigerian society, while insisting that corruption had become the order of the day, describing the former Anambra governor as a candidate for the office of the president. Alhaji Njade urged him to promise his people in Taraba that he will deliver sound, productive leadership if elected on the ballot in the upcoming polls. My wonderful people, the monarch meanwhile expressed his worry at the ongoing agitations in the southeast, insisting that every region and tribe in Nigeria deserves a chance to produce a president. He then went on to urge the Easterners to stop their clamor for a divided Nigeria and support Peter Obi in his quest to becoming the first commander in the chief of Igbo extradition. Okay, he said, now finally, my son, brother, and guest, I have a sympathy for you. This is a man without a doubt that is of the age and maturity to be a president. The rest, of course, will be determined by God and others, and not the Emir of Muri only. But all the facts before me clearly seem good and in his favor. The problem, he says, he sees, and I worry for, is that we cannot escape the fact that there is no presidential candidate that does not have a tribe. But the current development in the East makes me very uncomfortable. Many of you here are ladies, and so let me ask you, which girl or wife will give her back to her husband who is going to court to seek a divorce? Once your husband is talking about a divorce, then you are already have a divorce, and therefore the people of the East must help this gentleman called Obi by accepting and facing the fact that they are leaders in trending in Nigeria, and they are leaders in the effort in Nigeria. They should also be leaders in uniting Nigeria. There is no way Peter Obi, your younger brother, can tell me that I cannot go to Enugu on a Monday and I will tell him that he is acting currently. Okay, you can see this has been onto this matter based on what monarch have said, and people have really said, okay, His Royal Highness have to support Obi because he is not a corrupt king as that. Okay, he has already endorsed Peter Obi, thank God for that, and the emir should not be economic with the cause, which led to not to able to go to Enugu on Monday. Besides, dividing the country doesn't mean there is or there will be no country of his choice. Rather, it will be multiplication of the country and fear of Igbos and the evils that other tribe level against the Igbos will be avoided. If you vote for Peter Obi as president of Nigeria, he will enjoy Peter Obi's government in Nigeria. Why those who want their own country outside Nigeria will also be. Igbos should not continue to be leaders in trending in Nigeria for the exchange of their freedom. Okay, may your reign longer, His Excellency and His Royal Highness. The truth has been that the words are so fascinating and captivating, truth and upright king. Okay, my wonderful people, without wasting much of your time, it has been on this matter where the talk so was the Emir of Muri told Obi during his visit to Taraba for Labour Party campaign rally. Okay, the video surface online and people are really saying their mind because anyone is up to say his or her mind. For those who are not aware, Peter Obi and his running mate Obi Dati, of course, made the historic town of Jalingo, Taraba, alongside the other political Labour Party stewards. Okay, that has been on this matter. Meanwhile, on their way to the venue of the event, the Labour Party candidate decided to pay a courtesy visit, and here he got so many advice right from the the throne of His Royal Highness. All right, my wonderful people. Well, let me have your take on this matter. We have talked about so many things today. Well, let me have your take, and remember to support us while subscribing for more updates right from this channel. Please stay tuned. God bless you.